How to prepare wache stew. These are the ingredients. Got my cow foot, cleaned, seasoned and steamed with garlic, ginger and bay leaf and onion. My tomato plum, salt to taste, curry powder and my all-purpose seasoning, Maggi cube, onion, ginger and chili pepper. This is also onion. You know, in Ghana, wache sellers, they use the oil they use to fry their fish and stuff and meat. That's the oil they use to make their wache stew. So of course sometimes here you might not get the same look. But what I did is I chop up some of my whole onion. I just cut it into big sizes like this, and I cook it in my vegetable oil till it turns to a brown color like this. So what I'm going to do now, I pour some oil in my cooking pot. And then I fry my onion, my chopped onion. You just chop it, roughly chopped as you use for your any type of stew. You cook it. Some people also use tomato puree, but I'm not using tomato puree. I'm using tomato plum. So you cook your onion till it's almost brown and soft. Then you blend your tomato plum. You blend your tomato plum in your blender or in your food processor. With some more chopped onion. Remember, in making a wache stew, you need a lot of onion. So I'm going to blend all this onion again with my chili pepper, garlic and ginger all together. I'll add my blanched onion, the onion that I already cooked in the oil. I'll blend them all together now. Just because I want to get that brown look. Remember to use a lot of oil, not too much, but enough to cook your stew. You know, because of healthy cooking, many people prefer using just a few drops of oil. But the secret is that if you use just a tiny bit of oil to cook your wache stew, you will never get that taste, that Ghanaian wache stew taste. It might taste like just tomato sauce. So it's better you cook it in a bit more oil, and when the stew is ready, you use your ladle to scoop the oil out of from the surface of your stew. So I'm going to leave this one on the moderate heat going to cook this through till all the water is dried up. So it will take about 45 minutes to 1 hour. Now my wache stew is halfway cooked through. So I'm going to add my steamed cow foot. I'm going to add it together with the stock onto my stew. You can also use beef or lamb, but when you use beef or lamb, you have to fry it separately before you add to your stew. So I've added my stock and my cow food, seasoned cow food. I'm going to leave it on again to cook. At this stage, I add my Maggi tablet, 1 Maggi tablet. There's already salt in my seasoned cow food, so I don't need to add too much salt. You have to taste first before you add salt. And I'll add a bit more, about a teaspoonful of my curry powder and my all-purpose seasoning. Then I'll leave it on for another 20 to 30 minutes to cook. Now my waakye stew is ready. So I'm just going to scoop it into my serving bowl. And here is it, ready to be served with your waakye.